WWE has added one more release to the list, and it is Cain Velasquez. But this video is actually about something way more bigger, something everybody should be fearful about. Yeah, people should be scared because this is going to bring some real shit to the table. So we're going to talk about it right here, right now. Get notified every time a new video drops. Make sure you click that subscribe button and ring the bell for more pro wrestling news.
You've arrived at your destination.
Yeah, it's going to bring some stuff to the table that I think a lot of people don't want to necessarily admit, but we're going to talk about it because, quite honestly, I think this is a very, very bad sign for WWE, especially when it comes to the financial aspect of WWE. Now, with that being said, Cain Velasquez, somebody who I personally thought would have done big things in pro wrestling. Somebody I thought that was going to do a lot of things that people did not expect from him, especially being a UFC heavyweight. And we all saw when he was in Mexico with the mask very early into his pro wrestling run. He did some pretty cool shit. So then WWE has him debut. They feed him to Brock Lesnar. WWE feeds him to Brock Lesnar. I don't know, maybe a total of 2 minutes. And then Cain Velasquez, they do nothing. Keep in mind the reported offer for Cain to leave the UFC officially and retire from the UFC to come to WWE, leave Mexico, was reportedly over $1 million. There's talks of it being multi-million dollars for several years. Somebody needs to make sense of this because, quite honestly, this is just the idea of a weird flex. WWE has money. AEW was interested. The WWE opens a checkbook and says, whatever, let's bring him in. Clearly no intention of using him. Clearly no intention of getting him off the ground. And quite honestly, I don't care what anybody says. When you look at Cain Velasquez, there was no reason to have him rewrite history with Brock Lesnar. Yes, did it make sense? Of course it did. I think WWE did a good job of doing it. It literally killed the career of Cain Velasquez. So I'm sitting here bringing you guys this news because it makes me very curious to know what WWE is going to do. Quite honestly, WWE cutting out a multi-million-dollar contract from their releases. Before we could even talk about his future in pro wrestling, we got to talk about WWE's future in pro wrestling because WWE is going to be cutting costs. They continue to cut costs. They have saved millions of dollars by doing this contract cut. They've saved millions thus far by cutting the contracts of many WWE superstars. Over 50 plus people at this point have been released by the company. WWE has been very hush-hush about some of these releases. Last video, I talked about how I had a theory WWE was staying quiet due to competition. Where's this release being reported? Meltzer is reporting it, not WWE. Many sources have chimed in on this, confirming the report. But WWE have yet to go public. Because they don't want anybody to know? I'm not sure. But what this tells me is WWE is not going to be spending money on major contracts like we saw with this. And for people like me who try justifying this, I will take my loss right here. I will take my L. The real ones know. The real ones know that I supported this shit. I really did. This thing right here, I supported. I love the idea of a UFC guy like Cain Velasquez coming to WWE. I love the idea of putting him with Brock Lesnar. I love the idea of putting him with Rey Mysterio. But the execution was just absolutely terrible. Great idea, terrible execution. What do you know? It's WWE. So yeah, guys, that's today's news. But if you were expecting WWE to be throwing out some major offers left and right, those days are done with. Talent hoarding, done with. That is my honest opinion, because quite honestly, you don't just sign a guy for 2 matches for multi-million dollars and put him in a training center. This guy doesn't have the body like Brock Lesnar. This guy would have been fine doing lucha stuff. Because literally that's what he was doing in Mexico. But WWE got it wrong again. What a shocker. I don't know, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I know the flow of this video is very different, but at the same time, too, I thought I could bring you guys news and be all happy about it. It's not about Cain Velasquez. It's not about Velasquez. It's not about him. It's about WWE's way of just doing things. It's annoying. They signed Cain because AEW wanted Cain. Cool. You slowed AEW down from immediately smoking you out of the waters. But they're doing that anyways. It's crazy. As much as I defend WWE, I know I'm going to get a lot of people. There's going to be a lot of people in this comment section that are going to be like, ew, you're an AEW shill. Yeah, guys, you know, to be honest with you, sometimes I am. But don't forget, I praise WWE a lot. I know a lot of you don't follow me on Twitter, and I know this because I have like 2,300 followers and I have 26,000 subscribers almost. But if you guys followed me on Twitter, you would know that I'm a huge WWE guy. But it doesn't matter which side you pick or which one you like more for the week. If you don't agree with somebody on the internet, you're absolutely wrong. So can't wait to see the comments on this one. All right, guys, it's Ango. We got more news, more videos coming, more stuff. WWE 2K Battlegrounds, got some info on that too. So if you guys like video games, new wrestling video game, stuff is coming. All right, guys, this is your boy Ango. I'll see you next time. Get notified every time a new video drops. Make sure you click that subscribe button and ring the bell for more pro wrestling news.
You have arrived at your destination.